Alrighty, guys, it's time. FINSPAN by Stonemeyer Games. Yep, it's Wingspan, Wormspan. Now it's FINSPAN, where we're dealing with the fishies of the ocean. Looking forward to trying this one for everyone out there. Hit that like button, subscribe, tell your friends, let them know what a great channel we got here going for you guys. And let's get to it now. FINSPAN. Yeah, we just picked this up not too long ago. Finally was in stock and decided to pull the trigger and get it because you know I love Wingspan. It was my number 3 or 4 favorite game of all time in my 2025 top 100 games of all time. And Wormspan, I think, was like number 12. So I love these games. Engine building, card play, the Natomas that Stonemeyer put out are awesome. And looking forward to trying this one for you guys. Alright, let's go. So one thing is, this board is super tall. As you can see, there's actually a little bit of the board you can't see. We're just going to have to do with what we can. The Natoma will be over here. And this will be the Natoma cards. And maybe we can slide it a little bit over. Give it a little bit more room, I guess. He starts with 2 eggs and a fish. In fact, maybe what we'll do is slide that up a little bit. So this is our scoring, if you're familiar with the Wingspan. This is your scoring. There's 4 weeks. You're basically just playing 4 weeks and you're done. And unlike Wingspan, the default is these are your scoring. You can play on the other side where you draw random tokens, and those are your scoring that you will have for the week. But it recommends that you try this side A first, so that's what we're going to do. Again, we're just going to be playing 4 weeks. The first one was eggs and young are worth points. Second one is going to be completed rows. Third one is the number of schools you have. Fourth week is going to be your end of game scoring. Both of us are going to start with a young and 2 eggs. I have 2 eggs. There are 3 fish that are printed on the board, so those do count as actual fish for me. And then we have 10 starter fish, which we will shuffle up, and we're going to draw 2 of those to start the game. And it would help if you don't drop them on the ground. Alright, there we go. And so we're going to grab 2 of these. I think there's 10 starter fish. So 2 fish. Boom, there's ours. The rest of these can go back in the box. We're just going to put them in there for now. We have the bonefish, or we have the pork fish. It gives you the cost in the top left-hand corner what it costs. So this guy to put out would cost us an egg. It tells you which zone you can put it out in. There is a top zone, a middle zone, and a bottom zone. So it'll tell you. It'll also tell you how many victory points. It'll also tell you if it's activated when you take one of your own divers and dive down that group. If you have fish there, anything will be activated. So these are very nice fish. Okay. And then we do get 3 randos from the School of Fish, which we will shuffle up and show that it's well shuffled here. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And we'll do it one more time. It's been shuffled well, but just to make sure, I want you guys to know how well it's been shuffled. Thanks everyone for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, tell all your friends. We're having a good time on our channel here. Here's the Natoma. It comes with 7 cards. I do have these sleeved But because you'll be shuffling these a lot, you're going to take the 7 cards and just shuffle them up. No matter what difficulty you're playing on, you will play with all the cards. And then we're just going to randomly take one out and set it aside. Boom, there he goes. So he's got 2 of those and his school. He's got his 6 little divers that he will use. We forgot to draw our 3 cards. Right, so we got our 3 fish are a snipe eel, a haddock, 7 victory points, not bad. When activated, you get to draw a card, which is super good. And then we have a whale shark. It has to take a school. You have to lose a school to play this sucker. He's worth 12 victory points, though. Oof. All right. So there's our fish. All right. The Atoma's set. We got this. We're playing as the green guys. The Atoma is playing as the white divers. He has 1 young and 2 eggs. I have 1 young, 2 eggs, and I think we are ready to rock and roll. We're ready to go here. So you always take the first turn. On your turn, you can take one of 2 actions. You can either play a fish and just move one of your divers over there, or you can take one of your divers and go diving, and you activate a complete column. The first column is all about drawing fish. So if you have any fish in that group, you would get to draw a fish. And then you would come down here. Again, if you have a fish here, you would get to draw a fish. Come down here. We do have a fish there, so we would get to draw a fish. Again, anyone that has an activated ability that happens to be in that row, we would get to activate their ability as well. Some fish have certain requirements you can see on the right hand side. So this fish can only go in the sun zone in the purple area. It costs us. All right, so things we got to think about are at the end of round 1, we want lots of eggs and we want lots of young. At the end of round 2, we want complete rows, and week 3, we want schools, and then round 4. Again, you can play the game with random tokens with different scoring options. So what are we going to do? To put out this whale shark is going to be way too expensive. This guy here would be very good, but he's going to cost us a card and 2 eggs, so he's very expensive to put out. But whenever we activate him, whenever we activate the row he's in, he's going to get us a card. So he's going to cost us a little bit to put out, but eventually he'll be worth it. We do have 2 eggs, but then we wouldn't have any eggs for anything else. Eggs, huh? Getting eggs. Getting eggs. All right, so our first diver is going to be just sent over there to put out a fish. We're going to put out our pork fish. Our pork fish is going to go first. He's got to go in the purple area. And it costs us an egg. So simply we just take an egg, spend it, and that's it. He has to go in the sunlight area. And he has to go in the purple area. So you can either go here, here, or here, one or the other. And I think we're going to go here because, again, we want rows. So we might as well try to get a row of fish. And that's it. That's all we have to do. Boom, done. If he had a when played ability or anything, it'd be down here in the bottom right. You would activate it and do it. But we don't. So then the AI gets to go. He's going to put a guy here. Then he's going to take 3 fish and make a school. He doesn't have that. He's going to take all of his guys and make fishes. So he's going to make 2 fish out of these guys. Boom, boom. And then he's going to draw 2 new eggs. And that's it. That's the AI. And we're done. And it's back to our turn. Super quick, super simple, super good. Alright, I would like to put out the bonefish as well, but it's going to cost me another egg. We do have another egg. We do need to get some more fish. We do need to get some more eggs. I can put out a bonefish, then I can dive, then I can put this guy out. This guy... you know what? That's what I think we're gonna do. Is we're gonna go here. We're gonna put out a bonefish. We're gonna put out a bonefish, and it's gonna cost us an egg, and we have an egg right there. Boom. All right, and we're gonna put the bonefish right there. And it can go in this spotlight area, which means we could put him here, but what I'm thinking about doing is activating this, and if we activate all this, he's got an ability to get us more eggs as well. So he doesn't have any requirements other than he has to go in the sunlight. Costs us an egg, we spend an egg, we're done. Oh, that costs us our second diver to go over there. And we go to the second AI, which is going to put another guy up here. Then he's going to draw a card. He's going to draw the Pacific Sardine. If it has a special ability over here that goes for everyone, gets like a special everyone, then we would get to play that power, but it doesn't. So the AI, we're just going to put his cards right there. And so that's what that represents, is if it has that special ability, then we would get to do it. But we don't this card doesn't have it, so we don't have to worry about it. But he gets points for fish, his total number of fish at the end of the game. All right, so it's our turn. We're going to dive. We're going to dive. We're going to dive. So we go here, and it says, do you have a fish in this area? If you do, gain an egg. Well, we do. We do have a fish. We have 2 fish in there. So as long as I have a fish, I get to activate this, and we get an egg. You can put 1 egg on any fish anywhere. Each fish can only have 1 egg, though. So we're going to put an egg right there on that guy. No. Yeah, that's fine. Then we get to come down. This guy has his ability. When activated, get an egg. I'm going to put it on him. This one, when activated, boom, get an egg. It does say all players. The AI has some rules on all players. When you play a card with a when played ability, Natoma. No, I get it. It's if activated there. Each time your diver lands on an if activated. No, that's not it either. If activated, all players. Natoma gains. I think you're supposed to get an egg, so we're going to give him an egg. Because it's all players. I think the Natoma is supposed to. Let's look. Oh, there's our fish right there. So we just played. Each time your diver lands on an if activated all ability. It's not. It's an in if activated. It's not an all. It says all players, but it's a when played ability. It's not It's not the... There's an all play button at the bottom of the card. You can see all the cards have it. Right? So, oh, maybe it doesn't. Okay, maybe that is. Okay, we'll give him a thing. We'll give him a thing. We'll give him a thing. Egg activated. Yeah, I think he would get an egg. All right, we'll go with it. That's fine. All right, so we're going to come to this section. Do we have a fish in it? Yes. Really? We can get another egg. So we should have gotten 1, 2, 3 eggs so far. We got 1, 2, 3 eggs. So now this one is going to give us an egg. We can put the egg here. This is going to come down here. We don't have a fish down here. So we'll come down to the very bottom, and that, at the very bottom of the map, I'm going to push it up. Has special abilities for the first diver that makes it down there every time. And this one is to get an egg. So we'll get another egg. So we got a whole bunch of eggs, which is our scoring objective. So that's kind of good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 eggs. All right. And so that's our turn. We activated our diver all the way down. This bonus, by the way, will only be for the first diver. So if I dive again down, we won't get this bonus. All right. So that's our third. And the Natoma is going to lose a guy, which is great. Then he's going to take 3 fish and make a school. So he's going to take these 3 fish and make a school. Lovely. Then he's going to take up to 4 eggs, and he's going to make fish. 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to get 2 new eggs. 1, 2. And that was his turn. And it's back to our turn. All right. I'm thinking about this Mr. Haddock here. It costs us a card and 2 eggs, but he'll get us a card every time we activate him, which is going to be super good. I think if we put him here, we'll have a row completed here. We could put him here and then get another one over there. But I want to put him in this row because when I activate, yeah, he's got to go in this row. So he's either going to go here or here. He can go either one of those areas. Yeah, we're going to put him right there. And this is going to cost us a card. So we have to discard a card. So we're going to put our discarded cards. I'm going to turn it sideways up there as our discard pile. Because you're going to be able to get cards back from your discard pile. And it's going to cost us 2 eggs as well. So I'm going to spend this egg and this egg. Boom, boom. And that's it. Back to the AI. AI is going to lose another guy. That's awesome. He's going to draw a card. And nothing there for us to play on. And he's done. Back to our turn. So I am going to go diving over here. Do I have... Oh, wait. You know what? I guess it wouldn't matter if I put him up here or down here. Same thing happens. We don't have a fish. We don't have a fish there, so we don't get the bonus. Let's slide this up a little bit. All right. So now he comes down here. Do I have a fish here? Yes, I have a fish here, so I get to draw a card. Boom. We have the tropical 2-winged flying fish. Then I activate this, and it's draw a card. How convenient. A white spotted puffer fish. Then this one says, do you have a fish here? And we do. And even though it's on the board, it's counted as a fish. So we get to draw a card again. This is the midwater scorpion fish. And then down at the bottom, we get to activate its special ability, which is get a card back from your discard pile. So we're going to get our whalefish back. And that is it. Back to its turn. He's going to lose one. He doesn't have any. He would convert 3 into a school. He will convert 3 into a school. He's going to take these 2 and make them fish. And then he's going to get 2 eggs. And he's done. And we have... Uh-oh, what happened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I forget to do something on one of my fish? Oh, when I put this fish out. I put 3 fish out and I had 2 drivers. I should have 1 driver left. So last guy before the end. And I think we're going to do this again and try and get some... we're going to... Let's see. Right now, we only have 3 eggs and 1 young. So we'd get 4 points. You know what? We're going to do it. So we're going to come here. Do you have a fish there? Yes, we're going to get an egg. I'm going to put the egg right here. Going to come down, activate it, get another egg. Put it there. Come down here. Get another egg. Put it here. Come down here. We do have a fish in that zone. We get an egg, but we got nowhere to put it. Every one of our fish has an egg. So we got nowhere to put it. And then we come down here. And we don't get the bonus down here at the bottom because we already have done that. So that's the end of the round. For us, the Natoma is going to do nothing. He is going to convert fish, eggs into fish. So 2 eggs are going into 2 fish. And then he's going to gain 2 eggs. 1, 2. All right. And that is the end of week 1. Let's do scoring. We got IDJ versus AI. Week 1 achievement. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 1. I have 7 points. The AI has an achievement of 3 plus or minus any guys that he has at that location. He doesn't have any guys, so he's going to get 3 points. 3 points. So it's 7-3 after week 1. We go on to week 2. Now each row is worth 2 victory points. So we got to try and get some rows out there. We get our divers all back. We take his extra card that we missed. We shuffle his deck back up. And we're on to week 2. And you basically do this 4 times and you're done. So basically 4 times 6, you're going to get 24 turns. It's a 24 turn game. Not a lot, but enough to get your engine going and seeing what you can do with it. All right. And we're going to take out 1 random card. And yes, so it's back to us. We always go first, which is great. I am looking at trying to get a row completed. And do we have any in the red zone? We do have a red zone fish. We have a red zone fish here, but it costs us 3. Oh my God. Costs us 3 cards to play this guy. He's only worth 3 victory points, but he can go in any area. I also have the Snipe Eel. 2 cards. It might be worth it, though, to get that guy to go there. We want 1 here, and we want 1 there. So then we'll have 2 rows. I'm just looking to see our options. This guy is all about moving fish. Oh, he's only in the blue zone, so we can only put him in the blue zone. So this actually works out pretty good. Pretty good. We can put him in the blue zone. It's going to cost us a card and an egg. We're going to put him right there. So we're going to put that there. It's going to cost us a card, which is going to be the whale shark, and an egg. We're just going to use this egg. And we're going to put him right there. He has to go in the blue zone because of this ribbon on the side. He can go anywhere in there, but we might as well put him there. Because now we can try and get a couple rows there. That would be awesome. Alright, the AI is going to add a guy. He's going to convert 3 into a school. Then he's going to gain, these 2 are going to become fish. And then he's going to get 2 eggs. And he's done. Back to our turn. Alright, we got 1 row. I would like to get a second row done. So it's either going to be this guy or this guy, but if I play this guy, he's going to cost us both of these guys. Because it costs 2 cards to put this guy out. We could just dive and get a whole bunch of new cards to see what else we might want to try to play. So this column is all about getting cards, as you can see. This column is all about getting eggs on the board, and then this is all about hatching the eggs and moving the fish around so you can create some schools. That's what this last column is. So right now we don't have anyone in there to hatch the eggs and create schools, which we're going to need for the next week. We have to start hatching the eggs and putting them, so eventually we would like to get some hatchlings. I think we're going to go here. We're going to go right for the fish. So do I have a fish there? Yes. So I get a card, which is the false cleaner fish. Okay. Then I activate this, which is get a fish back from your boneyard, which is going to be our whale shark. Then, do I have a fish here? Yes, I do. I get a card, which is the Paraparis. Okay. And then this guy has an ability to draw a card. Are you kidding me? We got the Stoplight Loose Gall. Now, he's all about moving fish, which is pretty good, especially if we can get him over here. So we can hatch a bunch of them, and then we can move him. So he is going to be really important for us. And then this is, do I have a fish here? I do have a fish here. Look at us go. Almost like we planned it that way. Abysmal Spiderfish. When played, we get to hatch 3 guys. And finally, we get to take one from our boneyard. I don't have any fish in our boneyard right now, so you get to draw one from the top. The giant manta ray. Are you kidding me? When played, we get 3. Oh, that would create a school for us, too. Oh, we got to play this guy. He can go. Oh, he can go right here, too. Oh, yeah. All right. So, let's see. All right, so that is our diver. And he's going to lose a guy. He's going to convert these 3 into his school again. He is going to, these 2 are going to become fish, and then he's going to gain 2 eggs. Back to our turn. All right. Alright, we're going to play the giant manta ray. It's going to cost us 2 cards and a youngling. So we will, 2 cards and a youngling. We will cost us that. Now it costs us 2 cards. And it's going to be the whale shark. And I'm just going to keep them maybe here. And the white spotted puffer, I think, is going to be the 2 cards we're going to get rid of. Okay, back to the so that was play a fish. Let's see, we've taken 3 turns, right? 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay. So he's going to add a guy, and he's going to draw a card. And it does not have an all playability, so we can ignore that and move on. Oh, when we played this guy, we should have been able to get 3 younglings. And we can put these out anywhere we want. And I think what I'm going to do is put them right here. And when you have 3 in one area, they instantly become a school. And so we're going to keep the school out of the way. And, yeah, so that was when we played this guy. I missed that. So now we got 2 rows. Let's see if we can make a 3rd row. We need guys that can go in the sunlight area. Here's one. It's going to cost me 2 fish. This is going to cost me 3 cards. I can't even play this guy. It cost me 3 cards to play him. I think we're going to have to do this and go diving again. We're going to draw a card. This guy is going to get one back from our boneyard, which is going to be this guy here. It's fine. Our boneyard, I guess we'll put our boneyard up there. Out of the way. So that was that to do. This is get a card. This is get a card. This is get a card. And we don't get the bonus at the bottom. That's fine. All right. Back to the AI. He is going to add one. Oh boy. And he's going to draw a card. When activated, all players get to hatch one of our eggs. So we're going to hatch one of our eggs. We get to do that. Let's hatch this one right there. Okay. Our turn. We got a ton of fish now. Let's see if we got one that works. So this one says at the end of the game, I'm going to get 1 egg. Oh, I get to put an egg on every one of my animals that are full-sized. If I put this guy out, I get a free egg on every one of my animals that are full-sized. So it'll be this guy and this guy are the only 2 that are full-sized. I'm going to have 2 more actions. I'm going to put 2 more guys out. Now the question is, which 2 guys? It's worth 4 victory points. This one is going to get rid of 2 eggs. We do have the eggs. This guy would just get rid of 2 cards. We got tons of cards. This guy only gets rid of 1 egg. And he goes in that area. And he's worth 5 victory points. Let's do this guy. And he allows me, when activated, to move fish around. So I think I want to put him over here. Because we can hatch fish, and then he can move them around. Okay, it's going to cost me 1 egg. And I'm going to take this egg right there. Boom. And that was our guy. Putting that over there. We got 1 guy left in round 2. He's going to do nothing. He's going to convert these 2 eggs into fish. And then he's going to get 2 more eggs. All right. So back to our turn. We're going to do 1 more right there. What are we going to do? I only have a couple. I got this guy, which is only 2 victory points. And he cost me 2. He cost me 2 cards. Or I got this guy, which costs me 2 eggs and a card. But he gets me victory points at the end of the game. He'll give me 2 eggs. 2 eggs are basically 1 victory point. And he is worth 4 victory points. So I guess we'll put him out. It's going to cost me a card and 2 eggs. We're going to go 1, 2. And the card we're going to get rid of is this one right here. That'll go up there with our other dead ones up there. There's got to be a better spot for this. Somewhere. I'll put them up there. There we go. It looks like a discard pile that way, but I'll probably think they're his cards. So I have to try and remember they're not his cards. Those are our cards. Okay. So that was my last guy to put that out. And now the AI is going to remove 1. Nice. He's going to convert 3 guys into a school. He's going to take these 2 eggs and make a fish. And he's going to get 2 more eggs. All right. That's the end of round 2. Week 2. The AI. I have 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. 3 times 2 is 6 victory points. He has got week 2, rows of fish. He has 0 plus 1. He has 1. 1 times 2 is 2 points. All right, so now it's all about the schools. We're on to week 3. He gets his deck back. And we get all of our guys back. We got a ton of fish. We need to get some eggs, and then we need to start converting those eggs into little guys, and then creating some guys. So I'm going to put this down here as option number 1. It's going to cost me 2 cards. It's going to be this guy and this guy, because he's going to cost me 3. I'm not. But When played... Oh, hang on a second. No, I don't want to do that. Hang on a second. That's a when played ability. I misread that. When play them, then I get the bonus. So we should probably hatch some eggs first. So let's do that. We're going to hatch our eggs first. So we get an egg. We got plenty of fish. So let's create some eggs. Egg. This guy gets us an egg. This guy gets us an egg. This guy gets us an egg. This doesn't get us an egg because we don't have anybody there. But we get an egg down at the bottom. So we got a whole bunch of eggs. Now it's about converting those into little guys and then moving the guys together to create a school. All right, that was first guy. So he loses a guy who doesn't have anybody there. He's going to take these three and make a school. He's going to convert these two into thing. And then he's going to get 2 more eggs. Back to our turn. Okay, now we've got that. We got to activate this row. Unless there's some... Do we want to put this guy out first? Who allows us to move guys around? I think we are. It's going to cost us a... It's going to cost us a thing and a young. So we'll get rid of that. And that goes over there. And we're done. He loses a guy. He draws a thing. When played, all players get an egg on every one of their half. So this one is a half. I get an egg. This is an empty one. This is a full one. They can only have 1 egg. That is nothing. That is neither one of those are big. So I only got 1 stinking egg. All right, back to our turn. All right, now I think we're going diving. So, do I have a fish in this zone? Well, I had a fish. I have 2 fishes, so yes. So now I can hatch a fish. We're going to hatch a fish. We're going to hatch this guy right there. Boom. Nothing. That guy doesn't give us a special ability. This does. When activated, I can move a fish or I can move a school. I'm going to move him there. Okay, then here, hatch another one. We're going to hatch. This guy is nothing. This is move a fish. We didn't get enough hatching, unfortunately. Damn. We needed another hatchling. This one will allow us to move fish again. And we're going to go ahead and move this guy over there. Move this guy. Oh, wait, we only get to... we get to move a fish because of this. And then because of this guy here, we can move up to 3 fishes. Unfortunately, we can only move 1 because we only have 1. And then at the end, we get to move a fish again. But again, we have to make more young. We have to make more young. Damn. Okay. He's going to add 1. He's going to draw a card. And when played, oh, it doesn't have an everyone ability though. All right, back to our turn. We need more. We need to make some more. We need to make more babies. Oh, this guy will make some babies. He'll make a whole bunch of babies. Right. So he is going to be our... He's going to be our go-to guy right here, right now. Right there, boom. So it cost me 2. 1. 2. Cost me 2 to bring him in. When played, hatch 3. 1, 2, 3. And when these 3 come together, boom, they become a school. Nice. So I got 2 schools now. That's better than nothing. So hatch 3 and that's it, right? Okay. He only converts these 2 and gets 2 more of them. Back to our turn. Oops, we should have done that. We have 2 turns left. 2 turns left. 2 turns left. We're going to go, we're going to go over there again. So we're going to hatch. Do I have a fish there? Yes. So we get to hatch. Come down here. I get to move a fish. I'm going to move this guy bloop, all the way over there. Then this guy is hatch, and we're going to hatch a guy. And then we get to go here and move, and we're going to move this, boom. And we got 3 together. That is another school right there. And then we can move a bunch of fish, and I'm going to move this. And oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Where was this here? This is a when played ability. It's not a when activated ability. So, oops. I think I did that wrong last time. Oh well. I'm not going to go back that far. All right. He's going to add a guy. Oh boy. Oops. He's going to convert 3 into a school. 3 into a school. Then these 2 are going to become things, and then he's going to gain 2 of those. Last turn for us. So if there's a way to make another... We need more eggs to make more... I don't have any eggs. All the eggs are gone. So I think I just try to get more cards. So we get a card. We set up for the next round. We get a card, and then this one we get 1 back from our discard pile. Let's find one that's worth a lot of... Oh, he's got to eat a smaller fish. I could put him here. He's worth 7 victory points. Oh, this guy's worth 12. It would cost us a school? Yeah, let's get the whale shark back. Hell yes, we're going to get the whale shark back. He's worth 12 victory points. All right, so that's getting that one back. This is get a card. This is get a card. This is get a card. And we get to reclaim another one back. Probably this one is worth a lot of points, because right now it's all about victory points at the end. All right. And let's see what he does. He's going to add another one. Are you kidding me? And he's going to draw a card. And no special ability. All right, so he gets week 3 icon 0 plus 3 guys. So he gets 6. That's what we get. We get 6. He gets 6. We got 3 schools. He got 3 schools. Wow. All right, that comes back. We go to week 4. Activate any endgame abilities on fish in your ocean in any order, then go to scoring. All right. Get our little guys back. We're gonna need something, I think. The problem is these are worth victory points at the end of the game, I think. So this guy is worth 12 victory points. But how many are they worth at the end of the game? Oh, here they are. So school's worth 6. So I'm losing 6 to play this guy. He's only worth 12. So he's only worth 6 victory points. 6 is pretty decent. But he also has a when played, all players get to add an egg on all of your green fish. I think that's what that is. All your green fish. So anything in the green area, you get to add an egg. And I've got 3 of, and if I put them out here, it could be a 4th. So, and eggs, we need eggs. All right, we're going to do it. Boom, we're going to lose the school to play him. I'm going to put him there. When played, all players, egg, green on each. Yes. Yes. I guess we will do egg, 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 egg. So, I mean, 4 eggs are, 2 eggs are worth the victory points. So that's 2 victory points plus him is 6. So he's worth 8 victory points. So that's not that bad. He's going to take away a guy. He's going to make another school. Now these 2 guys are going to become young. And then he's going to get 2 new eggs. All right. So back to our turn. That was our first one, was put a guy out. This guy might be good. It's 2 eggs and a card. He's worth 7 victory points. He can only go here, which he can, because he's bigger than this fish. Seven victory points. There's this guy who needs to eat a little fish. He's got to get rid of a young, and then he's got to be on another fish. So he's bigger than that. He's 44. This guy's only 9. He's worth 7 victory points. When played, I get a card. I get 1 back, and I get to move a fish around. Like, activating a couple to get, like, to make some young would be nice. I don't have any fish that'll let me do that. I could use a diver to do that, though. I think we'll put this guy out. It's going to cost me a young. And he's got to be on a fish to eat. And he's going to eat that one right there. And that's it. Oh, when played, get a card. What am I doing? Oh, this is end game scoring. I get play a fish from your hand on an empty spot in the purple area for free at the end of the game. I get to play a card, or I get like an extra turn to play a fish on the purple area. Okay, so that was my card draw. What did I get that from? What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? What was I doing? I put out a fish, right? Yeah. Which fish did I put out? Was it this guy? Yeah, because I get to draw a card, and then I get to reclaim one from the thing. Sure. We'll get this one. And then I can move a fish. I don't have anything to move. Yes, I do. I can move this. Move that down there. All right. AI. Adding one. Drawing a card. And nothing. Next. Back to our turn. That was putting out a fish, right? So he's played 2. Yes, I played 2. I played 2. All right. What are we going to do? We got 4 turns left. We can make a bunch of, eggs. Convert all those eggs into hatchlings and then try to combine them together into another school. Schools are worth a lot of points. So let's do it. So we'll start here. We're going to be getting a ton of eggs. So egg. This guy allows us to get another 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 egg. And then we can get another egg. That was a lot of points. All right. He's going to add one. He's going to draw another card. No special ability. And back to our turn. Okay. Let's go here. We're going to get to make a young. Nothing. Move a guy. Let's go ahead and move this guy there. Now we'll move him here. That's fine. This guy is hatch. We're going to hatch a guy. This guy is nothing. This guy is move a guy. Which we don't need to move. And then this guy down here is move a guy. So we can move lots of them. But we need to hatch more. We need to hatch them. Okay, loses a guy. And these two are just going to become. And he's going to get 2 new eggs. All right. We have 2 turns left. Again, we need to hatch again, I think. So hatch, we're going to hatch, because we're going to get to move them here in a second. We'll hatch this one. That's nothing. Then we get to move. We're going to move this guy up there. Which is going to make a thing. Then we can hatch another one. Nothing. We can move. We're going to go ahead and move them. Nothing. Done. Remove a guy. Draw a card. And we got 1 turn remaining. Can we can hatch a guy. We can move him. Yes, we might as well. Unless we can put out a fish. It's going to be worth more victory points than that. $6, it cost me 2 cards. $7, it cost me 1 card and 2. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. It's going to cost me a card. I don't think cards are worth anything at the end, but a card and 2 of these. Boom. And he is going to Convert these into fish. And get 2 more of those. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the game. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so end of game points. Here we go. We can add... Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. I would have put that over there if I would have remembered I had that. Alright, so end of game, I can take and add a egg on anyone that is full. Is there anybody else? Oh, he's got an egg. Shoot. Alright, that's... End of game. End of game. Yeah, I don't think I have any. Points printed on visible fish. So, 12, 16, 18, 22, 26, 31, 38, 43, 50, 52, 56, 63. Points printed on visible fish. Let's see what he gets. Natoma scores. Natoma scores. 3 points per card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times 3, 30. Okay. Eggs. He gets... Natoma gets, for every 2 eggs, he gets a point. So he gets 1 point. I get 1 point apiece for egg. 1 point per egg. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eggs. I think we're going to crush them. I think we're crushing them. I think we're crushing them. Young. I have 1 young. That is worth 1 point. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 point apiece, so he gets 6. Schools. I have 1, 2, 3. 3 times 6 is 18. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Ooh, this is where he makes up his points, I guess. 8 times 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 6 is 48. Uh-oh. Maybe I spoke too soon. Consume fish. We don't have any consume fish. All right. Adding it up. Yeah, that's a good question. Let's add it up. Calculator. All right, we'll do Jester first. 7 plus 6. Oh, it's got to be over here. 7 plus 6 plus 6 plus 63 plus 6 plus 1 plus 18. 107. I killed it. Very first game, I killed it, man. Killed it. All right, let's see what the AI got. 3 plus 2 plus 6 plus 30 plus 1 plus 6 plus 48. 96. He got 96. I got 107. 107 to 96. 63 points in fish. He had 48 in his little schools. So we were able to get a couple schools together, which helped. The rest of it kind of was kind of in the wash. We had a few extra points on the scoring stuff. We had a few more eggs than he had, but he had more young than we had, so that kind of was a wash there. So it all come down to how many schools he has versus how many fish we have on the board, and how many schools we have compared to how many schools he has. So that was kind of the big pointers. The points printed on the fish and the schools, and his scoring for the schools. 107.96. Not bad for our first playthrough. What are you thinking? Holy cow. I know. I'm good. What can I say? So, there you go. Let me know what your thoughts, comments, questions, suggestions, comments about FINSPAN. If you want to see some more, let me know in the comments section down below. Otherwise, we'll see you soon, guys. What an exciting game. Another Wingspan game. And a lot of good fun to be had. It does play different than Wingspan, as you can tell. Quite a variety of things it does differently. It's not designed by the same person that designed Wingspan. So you can tell there's a little bit of difference in the game, which is actually a good thing, I think. We actually had quite a few extra cards. I don't think these were worth anything. There you go. That is a Wingspan. Let me know what you think about it. And if I missed anything, forgot to do something, or whatever, let me know in the comments section down below. 107.96. I'm going to count it as a victory. And that was on difficulty 2, which is the default. First time you play the game, play on difficulty 2. You can make it much tougher by giving the AI more points to score in different eras. So, and then at the end of the game, instead of 3 points for every one of their cards, you can make each one of these 4 points. So that would be another 10 points he would have scored. And he would have had 106, and I still would have won. So, let's see. Just want to make sure these are all facing the same way. It looks like they are. Good, good, good. There we go. All right. Well, we'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Another new one on the channel. It's a good one. Let me know what you think of Wingspan. See you next time. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.